Hi everyone, I'm Doug from Now TV and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Damon Hill, 1996 world champion, and he's here to talk to us ahead of a huge F1 season on Now TV 2016. So, Damon, first question, most important question, who's going to win the title this year?
Well, I actually think Lewis is going to win the title. I don't think it's going to be a foregone conclusion. I think there's going to be pressure, not only from Nico, but I think also from the Ferraris, probably Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah.
You can't discount Kimi.
Yeah, can't discount Kimi, that's true. Okay, other than Max Verstappen, who everyone's going to say, who's going to be the big star of this year? Who's going to be who's really going to rise to the occasion this year, other than the big guys?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one. I think you've got some new boys on the scene. I think Jolyon Palmer, I think, has got a good chance of showing his mettle and his talent against another highly rated driver in Kevin Magnussen. So the two of them in that team are going to be interesting. Pascal Wehrlein as well as a new driver who's highly rated. Watch them. Watch the young guys.
Okay, of the 21 races this year, which is a record, what is your favourite track, or what's your favourite track you've ever driven?
I think favourite is the one that's the most difficult to me and the most challenging is Suzuka. I think Suzuka is still it's one of those risky circuits, difficult technically, fast.
Yeah.
So I think Suzuka still rates up there as one of the all-time great racetracks.
Okay, and mention the 21 races season, that is a record. Do you imagine it being a struggle for the drivers and indeed for yourselves as well?
Well, they're used to travelling and they're used to being on the road, and I think it's going to be hard on the teams. There's going to be a massive logistical challenge there, getting all the cars in and out to these places, getting across the globe in a very short time, and the jet lag, apart from anything else, apart from just being exhausted.
Yeah.
So it's a big job, 21 races.
Canada to Azerbaijan's going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah, I mean, but if you jump on a plane, you jump on a plane, don't you? So, you get on a plane, you turn up somewhere else, you maybe get a few hours skip, and off you go again.
Okay, of the 2016 cars which we've just seen the first round of testing, what's the best looking car for you?
Well, there's some good lookers out there. I'd say, I mean, the Mercedes looks absolutely amazing. It really does look something special. And they're starting to look quite beautiful, actually, these cars. They're so beautifully engineered, especially the shapes they're able to manufacture with computer-aided design. They're able to get these really intricate shapes and little tweaks and little fins and various things. So it's coming down to the nth degree now on design of the bodywork of the car.
Okay, of the drivers, you can either say the funniest or who is the coolest driver?
Who's the coolest driver? I think Max Verstappen's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
I think considering he's only not even 8, is he 18?
I don't know. 12.
I mean, he's so grown up and so mature and such an amazing talent. But I'm so impressed with him. Yeah.
Okay, I don't imagine you can because Simon couldn't. But can you do an impression of any of the drivers on the grid? He tried to do Toto Wolff and it was weird.
Yeah, I can do a Kimi.
You do a Kimi?
They can talk to me if they want me to talk to me. If I don't want to talk, I don't talk.
That is vintage Kimi. Would you rather have Nico Rosberg's hair, Daniel Ricciardo's smile, or Fernando Alonso's beard?
I think Fernando Alonso's beard is mega. I mean, the guy actually, he's got some good looks. Fernando, he's been through a few styles, but he knows how to look cool too.
He does.
He's a cool driver. He's right up there with the cool with a Max Verstappen coolness.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Okay, a few quick fire questions. Your favourite race ever?
My favourite race that I was in.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh,
to watch or be in.
That anyone was in. I think one of the most exciting ones was the one that Jenson Button won in Canada. That was a humdinger, wasn't it?
That was a humdinger.
That was there's been some good ones. And what else? I mean, the one where Senna was catching Prost in the rain. I mean, the wet races. Some of the wet races from Adelaide when Nigel nearly won the championship. Yeah. That wasn't wet, but I mean, the excitement and the changes of lead. And I've had one or two exciting ones myself. They didn't come out the way I wanted them, some of them, but they were exciting.
Yeah. Okay. And if you could change one thing about Formula One, what would it be?
One thing, I would like to find a way to enable cars to get right up to each other's gearbox in a corner.
Yeah.
And that would be to me the ultimate goal is to make it possible to race bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel, in the corner.
Yeah, like the old days. That would be fun. Okay, so we're going to finish up with the trivia question, and Simon nailed this.
Yeah.
So 21 tracks this season. Got 60 seconds. I don't have my watch on me.
Name all of them.
Can you name all of them?
Oh my God. Australia, Bahrain,
Yeah.
China, Malaysia, Singapore, I've done that one, Azerbaijan, Abu Dhabi, Monza,
Yeah.
flipping hell. Okay, Canada, Montreal,
Yeah.
Texas, Mexico, Brazil, Sao Paulo, and then we go back to Europe. We got Monza. What did I say? German Grand Prix is at Nürburgring, and then we've got Spa,
Yeah.
and then we've got Catalonia, Barcelona.
Yeah.
And then we've got Britain, Silverstone. I haven't mentioned that, have
No.
I? Then we've got there's another one out there somewhere. I'm trying to think where it is. Russian Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And let me think. There's another one. There's another one. It's got to be somewhere. So Australia, I've done that one. Japan.
I knew you could say your favourite race.
Yes.
We've got 2 left.
We're at 2 left.
Yeah, although I may be wrong.
China. Singapore, Malaysia. No.
Actually, I think you may have one left because you've said China.
Kind of. So okay. Let me think of it. It's got to be somewhere like.
Toto.
Austrian.
There you go. Well, thank you very much, Damon.
Good.
That was very fun. You can watch the F1 2016 season on Now TV with the Sky Sports Day, Week or Month Pass. Goodbye.